Hello, YouTube family. After the crazy dance of yesterday, I am feeling embarrassed right about now. Well, the important thing is that I kept my promise. And for those that found the video funny, well, I'm glad you had a good laugh at my expense. So today I want to talk about loving yourself enough, not only to take care of yourself, but to be considerate of those that are around you because what you do to yourself affects others in one way or another. So I always hear people say, it's my body, I can do whatever I choose to do with it. Yeah, it is your body. You are absolutely right. You can do whatever you choose to do with it as long as it's not affecting somebody else or impacting somebody else's life. So there were these five people who died on the same day, and all of them were ascending to heaven at the same time. Of course, it's their spirits, they didn't have a body. And so on their way up, they were talking to each other. So one is like, are you sure God is going to let us into his kingdom? And the first person is like, I don't know because I did not take care of my body. I ate myself to death because I could not control my eating. I became obese and developed all kinds of complications, and I died prematurely. So hopefully he forgives me. And the second is like, you want to talk about him not letting you into heaven? You have a chance. Let me tell you my own story. I have nine kids, and I don't know the last name of any of their fathers. They have different fathers. I kept having one night stands with strangers. The stress of raising those kids caused me to die prematurely. So now I left the responsibility down there for other people. I hope God forgives me. And the third is like, you want to talk about him forgiving you? At least they are your kids. I drank myself to death, and in the process, I killed somebody else. How can you beat that? And the fourth is like, wait a minute. Talk about you killing only one person. I have been on drugs all my life. I sold drugs to others who killed themselves. And finally, I overdosed. And here I am, less than 40, on my way up. I hope God forgives me. And the last one was a womanizer. He said, please, you people are really, really irritating me because compared to what I did, none of you did anything wrong. If I were God, I would just let you all in. See, I thought I was a fine boy of the century. Women were throwing themselves at me, and I had a field day. I slept with any woman that came my way, and I did not know about HIV. By the time I found out, I have slept with hundreds of women. I have left a long list of people infected, and some even died before me. The one that pains me more is that I gave HIV to my wife, and she died and left me in misery. How can you top that? So, this is probably a story, but I want to ask you, what are you doing with your life that, despite the fact that it is your life, but it is impacting other people negatively? Let us be very conscious. Every time we are putting some kind of poison into our system, let us think about what we are doing, not just to ourselves, but to our loved ones. Because you know what? If anything happens to you, you will leave a long string of people who will be mourning, who will be missing you. You leave kids, you leave wives, you leave husbands, you leave friends and co-workers. Is that what you want? It shouldn't be that difficult to make right choices. Right choices for yourself and right choices for others. Somebody may say, hey, look, I am long gone in this thing. I have wasted my life. But you know what? There is always a beginning to anything. Decide today that no matter how much damage I have made, I am going to turn around. Seek help if you cannot do it on your own. If you're doing drugs, look for help. If you are an alcoholic, there is the alcoholic anonymous. There is help. Humanizing, well, I don't know how to help you, but God is a helper of everybody. His word says that everybody will give an account on what they did to their body. Our bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit. The God of the universe dwells in our body. His spirit lives in us. Nobody is perfect, and definitely I am not. But I'm just appealing that we all get a little conscious about the things we are doing to ourselves and then help our children and our friends and our neighbors, those around us in our community. Let us build a community where we are developing healthy lifestyles. If we put our hands together and look out for each other, one day at a time, we'll get better. It starts with a decision. Do we want to get better? And I'm sure we all do. We don't want to get at the end of our lives. I just believe that by the time you are 70, 80, and probably sitting on your rocking chair and looking back at your life, how you lived your life, I'm sure there are going to be a lot of regrets about things that people did, not only for their own body or to their body, but how their actions affected others. Let us not get to our last days and die in regret. We have a chance. As long as you still have life, there is hope. Let's make amends. Let us change. Let us get healthier and better lives. Well, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. God bless us all, and may God give us the grace to live our best life ever. Bye.